All right, I'm here with Coach Stevenson from Ragsdale following a scrimmage against Randleman just now. I mean, Coach, just coming off the field, what were your biggest takeaways from that one?
Oh, just playing hard, playing with effort. Of course, we knew we were going to have mistakes and things like that, but the kids play hard. The kids have fun, and yes, I think we have something to build on.
In terms of, biggest positives, biggest things to work on, what are the things that come to mind for you, Coach?
Working on, we got to play fast. We got to play with tempo offensively. With us being so young, I think we got to beat people by playing faster and just being in better shape. Defensively, we got some things in the secondary we got to clean up. We did a good job up front, but we let them get outside a couple times. But those things are expected with the first scrimmage. We didn't get a chance to scrimmage last week. But yeah, being the first scrimmage, it's a lot of good takeaways.
I know improvement for this program in your first year last year, 4-7, looking to improve again this year. I mean, just how would you describe the state of the program when you took over and the progression that you've seen over, I guess almost 2 years now?
I mean, as far as the state, like as a head coach, you have standards and you have ways to do stuff. So you have to just come in and see what's going on and see what you need to change and what you need to leave the same. So, that's neither here nor there whether it was good or bad. I just know what I needed to do and what I wanted to see. And I think we're finally heading in the right direction.
I know you mentioned some young guys. I know last year you had some young guys getting playing time. Now, obviously, a year older and things like that. I mean, in terms of some of those guys that have developed, is there anything you'd like to say about some of those guys that have taken a next jump into this year?
Nobody in particular. We're gonna end up starting like eight, 9 sophomores. For whatever reason. I mean, we had some kids left the program, some kids decided not to come back. But I have full confidence in the guys that's gonna be out there. We're just gonna go from there. But we're still gonna be young, but that's not an excuse. Because some of the guys that will be out there, they played last year, and a few of them, Kingston and Maurice Dines, they played as true freshmen. So we have plenty of talent and experience to make some noise this year for sure.
I know the opening game against Southern to start the season. I mean, just what do you believe will be the biggest key factors to success against the Storm next week?
Turnovers. Always first game jitters. Coach is not on the field. Not all the coaches on the sideline. You can't move people over and all that stuff and say hold up and all that. So turnovers and missed assignments. I think it's the biggest thing. It's special teams because a lot of scrimmages you hardly ever see people scrimmage and go live with special teams. So next week will be the first time we're going live against someone else, special teams wise. So those two will be biggest factors: turnovers and how well special teams play.
I know Rory, you played some guard last year, saw him. Looked like he played tackle a little bit tonight. I mean, in terms of the offensive line and kind of what you're looking for him, what's kind of the expectation?
I mean, he had to lead. He had to lead the pack. I mean, he was all conference, all area last year. He's one of our best returning starters. Him and Asante Muhammad. He knows what he has to do, and we've been moving him around. I mean, he could play any of the 5 positions. We'll feel comfortable with any 5 positions as far as him being out there. But he's taking the leadership role and just doing whatever we ask him to do from an offensive line standpoint. And then he's playing a little defensive line as well. He's one of our better athletes and one of our top prospects. So we expect that out of him.
I know you mentioned some of those young guys from last year returning, Dimes and Morris, and that secondary looked like it could be a strong suit this season. I mean, what have you seen from those guys and kind of that defensive backfield? I know you have got some knowledge about that position group.
Just gotten better. Just keep getting better. I mean, with, like you said, with Dimes returning and Morris returning, that's going to be big. And then we'll have John Finley out there, who's a transfer for us, with a kid with speed and great ball skills. And then I think the diamond in the rough will be a Mario Armstrong. Didn't get a chance to play last year, but he got his things together off the field. And I think he's one of the premier players and going to be one of the ones to watch.
Look like some big plays from wide receiver. I wish I had a roster on me, but number 81 made some big plays for you. I mean, who is that kid and what can we look for from him?
Hertzl Smith. He's a transfer from Western Guilford. We're expecting big things out of him. Just got his paperwork completed, so him and the quarterback are not on the same page right now. But yeah, I mean, Anthony Washington made a big catch for a touchdown early on. But yeah, so I mean, I'm confident about 5 or 6 guys, not only at wide out, and then we got 4 or 5 guys in the backfield that can tote the ball too. But again, it's just a matter of just gelling, getting the right groups together, and minimizing mistakes and minimizing turnovers, just the basic fundamentals of the game. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year, but a fun year nonetheless.
I know last year you had a little bit of a quarterback rotation. What is kind of the plan at the quarterback spot this year?
Yeah, I mean, Antwon Stevenson will be back there. He's the only one that we have back there, so not really any competition there. I wish there was competition, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, there's no competition there. Yeah, he's the guy, so he has to be an Iron Man. He has to any little nick or a little injury, he gotta shake it off and get ready for the next week. But yeah, he's gonna be the guy. It's my job not to put too much on him. Understand what he can and can't do as a young starter, and lean on the offensive line and the running backs to make his job a lot easier.
I know one of the top running backs last year, Fabian Diggs, he's now gone. In terms of that running back situation, how are you distributing carries? What's the plan at that running back spot?
Fabian Diggs, you can't replace someone like him with one guy. So now we have, instead of having one guy back there, now we have 4 or 5 guys that have similarities to him. But if you put all 4 or 5 of those guys together, you have Fabian Diggs. So we're good. We're good with what we have. Yeah, that guy was unbelievable. He's gonna do great things at Shaw. But yeah, we have about 4 or 5 guys that we're confident in the backfield now.
Okay, I know you mentioned, I guess a running back by committee. I mean, who are some of those guys and kind of what do they bring to the table for you?
Amir Barnes, right now he's RB1, just low center of gravity, good vision, brings a lot of power. And then you have Matt Dice, who's more of a shifty guy, but can get downhill as well. Demetrius Kersey. He's another guy that can get downhill, more of a power back. And then, like I was talking about, Mario Armstrong, he'll play offense as well. He's explosive, fast, a very, very powerful back. And then Bryson Covington, who didn't get any carries today. Mario Armstrong didn't get any carries today either, but those guys have full confidence in as far as touching the ball. So like I said, there's plenty of guys that we have that can touch the ball. We just got to make sure that everybody understands, hey, one week may be your week, the next week may be somebody else's, but nonetheless, we got to stay together as a team and get this thing done.
All right, Coach Stevenson from Ragsdale, thank you for your time.